Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Today is your days, and if you are following me because you're a watch collector, welcome on into the show. My name is Kathy Norton. So this is a time that we can share and we can chat. You can check it out online. ShopHQ is live right now, YouTube, Facebook. Bruce, good afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. I'm so glad you guys are with me today. It is a big day for me, Valentine's Day. I actually tattoo it on my body. I do. It actually, right here, someday I'll show you. It says spread the love. It's my motto. So dedicating to all the lovers out there. This watch show for the next few minutes is dedicated, though, to the ladies. Ladies, it's all about us today. We have a watch that is by Invicta, of course. Invicta is our #1 brand here at ShopHQ. This is your time to be able to get something home that is made just for you, specifically for you. It is our Angel Quartz crystal accented mother of pearl watch. You're going to see right there at that 6 o'clock position, nice and close, Ryan, we are going to see that sparkling glimmer little crystal heart there. It is set off in a high polish sterling, or it's all done in stainless, but you've got this high polished silver and then that rose tone in that center link, along with that rose tone around that bezel. Now what you're seeing is these machining, almost like little raised dots here that are part of that look, giving it that look that will just jump off your wrist. Mother of pearl dial. The size on it is 35 millimeters. And ladies, if you don't speak watch, gentlemen, if you don't speak watch, let me show you what that means. So 35 millimeter edge to edge is going to be about 1.5 inches across. Roman numerals all done in that really pretty blue. You do have that sweeping second hand. 71% off is our special Valentine's Day price. It is going to save you $150 when you shop today. Your item number, 648179. Trintonite, accented dial. What that means is in low light, you're going to be able to still read that time. Let me give you a little quick tour. So as far as that millimeter on that width, it's going to be at about 11 millimeters in thickness. You are going to see there right at the end of that crown pusher. Look at that, crystal accented as well. Your cheat sheet, if you will, is going to be on the back of every timepiece. So when you get in a nice tight look there, you're going to see it. We'll talk about its water resistancy, which is about 330 feet water resistancy, or 100 meters. This is going to be telling you about that collection, which is the Angel collection, specifically geared towards the women. Now, while we've got this nice tight shot, I want to be able to show you that clasp. The clasp with double closure, so you're not going to have to put your nail under there to open that. It's very simple, and this scissor style deployant clasp is very, very sturdy, and it is an upgrade because it also gives you that security of having it stay in place. You know that it's going to stay on your wrist. Once we get this on the wrist, though, let me show you. I've got about a 6-inch wrist, maybe a little bit smaller. So this, of course, is going to be adjustable for you. You can go ahead and take it to any jeweler, or if you have the Invicta sizing kit, you can certainly use that there. But this one will be easy to take into that jeweler, remove a few links, and you're going to be able to wear this watch every single day. So the good news is about this Valentine pricing, we've never had this watch priced this low before. $59.14 is your price. Now the value pays are in play even when you're on YouTube, even when you're on Facebook. $9.86 is your value pay on any major credit card, interest free. Take your time to pay for it, but today saving you 72% off. This is a $209 watch. So don't let that price fool you. Invicta is all about quality and craftsmanship. What they do is take the same build, the same craftsmanship than they do in their reserve pieces, in their limited edition pieces, but now we are doing this in such high quantities and have such buying power here at the network that we're able to pass these savings on to you. The material that the watch is made out of is still surgical grade stainless steel with these solid links. There's nothing hollow. You can feel it. In fact, look at how silky these links are. So they're going to feel great up against your skin. Again, never have we offered it at this price before. That two-tone combination with that silver tone and that rose tone I think is pretty magical. If you've never had anything that is rose tone, this is going to be that blushy pink, almost nude. It's going to do for your wrist, for the arm candy, what nude pumps do for your legs. Elongating, slimming, it's going to feel great on your wrist, and you can wear this watch every single day. When we start talking about Invicta, Invicta is this huge, huge community of collectors. There are people that have 2,000 Invictas in their collection. So what I think is really amazing is that you're able to get home watches like this for under $60. We've got another one, again, dedicating all the watches this hour to the women. I mentioned that, yes, the last watch is under $60, but we do have limited edition timepieces as well. Take a look. This is what I'm talking about, limited edition right now. There were 1,000 of these watches made in the entire wide world. So take a look. We have it available in the gold tone. In the gold tone, we have about 10 to go around total. In the rose tone, which again is like that nude pump, we have under 1 dozen. Listen to this. We are saving you close to $400 off on this timepiece. It is every other day $489. Today you're getting it home for $89.14. This is a Valentine's Day price, saving 81%. All right, let's go ahead and tour on the gold watch. So I want you to see that, of course, you're going to have that crown pusher. You will have sort of a sophisticated look with a little attitude with those exposed screw down around that unidirectional rotating bezel. You can see that this is going to be that watch that has a lot going on. Do you see all of the hour markers, the 12, and you're going to go see at the 3 o'clock position, the date window, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. These are all applied. These are not done with stickers. These are not done with any sort of mystery metal. This is all done with surgical grade stainless steel. It is all done with applied, raised numbers, and of course you're going to have those white, easy to read hands and those white, easy to read numbers there. I love the fact that you're getting sort of a little bit of a deeper dish dial, and with those exposed screw downs, that just gives it a little bit more edge. So the case back, when you're looking at it, that's going to again be your cheat sheet. So when you're looking at this, it's going to say Invicta. Of course, here we go. There's your Invicta. This is an octane. So octane, pretty rare. You do have, again, 100, is it 100 meters? Yeah, 100 meters, so you're going to have about 330 feet. But you will see your limited edition numbers there. See that? This is number 104 out of 1,000. So that's how many were made. Now, while they're nice and tight, do you see those little micro adjustments on the clasp? That means sometimes when you have a link or two taken out of your watches, ladies, it's just either a little too big or a little too small. This is sort of that Goldilocks way of getting that to fit you just right. It is micro adjustments that are done on that clasp. You do have that fold over clasp right here, so easy to go ahead and you're able to just undo it with one little button there, and you're going to have, again, that scissor deployant, keeping everything nice and sturdy. So this is a little bit different though, because a lot of times you'll just fold over clasp, but this folds over, and a lot of times it'll stop there. You've also got this little catcher there as well. All says Invicta, and when you look at those links, there is those solid surgical steel links. Do you see where it's all that exposed screw there? That is going to be that that's going to be that adjustment along with the micro adjustments on the clasp as well. So here on the other side of the case, it will say Invicta. This is high polish, so you're going to have that really almost liquid gold look, and that is going to be in your gold tone. Let me give you a look nice and tight on that rose tone. The rose tone, really pretty. Again, this is what I call that nude. In fact, if you are shopping in Italy and you ask for rose tone, they will look at you like they have no idea what you're talking about. They call rose tone nude in Italy. So if you are, feeling a little Italian today, this is going to be the nude watch. So watch what it does for your skin tone. Whatever skin tone you have, it just brings warmth, almost like, ladies, you know when you love to be lit by candles because it's almost like you have a filter going on that lens? That's what rose tone does for your skin. It just gives you this really soft, warm look. The size on this watch is going to be 38 millimeters. So when you're looking edge to edge, you're looking at just over about 1.75 inches. That's going to be from crown pusher to edge. 38 millimeters, 1,000 made in the entire wide world. So if you know anything about art and collecting, let me tell you what limited edition means. That means that if you get this watch home and it's the 1,000th one, they can't make this watch again. You have to destroy the mold. It can never be done again. It's the rules. It's the rules of the world. But with a limited edition, you know that this is something very special, something very, very unique. Rose tone, gold tone are your two options. In the rose tone, fewer than 1 dozen to go around. But today, for Valentine's Day, because we're spreading the love. 81% off, saving almost $400. One item gets it home, one item number, that's 659279. You're gonna go ahead and just choose rose tone or gold tone. Guillermo, happy Valentine's Day. Bruce, you bought the Angel Quartz, the Aviator, and the sizing tool just within the last few days. Okay, that's a smart shopper. Bruce, you're right. This is a great way to shop because the ladies' watches right now are pretty amazing, and that's what the Angel Quartz are all about. We do have more watches coming up, though, for the ladies. In fact, the next watch is going to be part of our Pro Diver Legacy Collection. If you are looking for an everyday, simple, elegant, minimalist, modern timepiece, this is the one for you. It's done in a Silvertone, but we didn't just stop at Silvertone. It's done in the high polish and also the brushed finish. So you have a lot happening right here. When you look at that dial, you will see a beautiful grade A mother of pearl. Let me see if I can get that light to catch it. Because once the light hits it just the right way, you're gonna see little plays of blue and purple and pink in that mother of pearl. It's organic, it is absolutely the gem of the sea. You can see sort of that movement in there. You will have those applied. You can see when I raise this up, those are applied Roman numerals, making it very traditional look, but at the same time with an uninterrupted dial other than that date window, very, very sleek. You do have that coin edge bezel. That's what that's called when you get that fluted little bezel there. It does have that stainless steel bracelet case. And when you look even at the back, that will be, again, your little cheat sheet. Let's see if I can show that to you, right side up. All right, there's your Angel collection. When you're looking at your Angel collection, you will see that water resistancy as well. Water resistancy down to 330 feet. The Angel is that collection that is made specifically and exclusively for women. Now, if you think you've seen Pro Divers before, yeah, there's Pro Divers for the guys. It is the #1 collection for Invicta worldwide. But what we do with the Angel collection is they don't just take a normal Pro Diver and sort of size it down to make it small enough for a women's wrist. This is a start to finish design made for the ladies. So at 40 millimeters, it's a little bit oversized. They used to call this the boyfriend style, but you know, we don't call out things like that any longer. Now it's just oversized because we're rocking the way that we want to. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend style. This is going to be about a little over 1 3/4 again at 40 millimeter. You do see that beautiful mother of pearl dial. Really easy to read. It is at a 54% savings just for Valentine's Day, dropping this to the most affordable watch in the entire show, under $50. 632-843. Sophisticated, slim, really easy to wear, and it feels a little sporty as well. So ladies, I'm wearing a blazer today. You can certainly wear this with that little black dress on the weekends, but I'd love to know what you're doing for Valentine's Day. Let's check in. J.R. Martinez, happy Valentine's Day from San Juan. I was just in San Juan, let's see, like 2 weeks ago. Love it. Okay, what was my favorite restaurant I went to? Got to think what it was. But I spent time in Old San Juan. It was amazing. Old San Juan was amazing. I went to the fort that's up on the hill. That was super cool. We did go to the place where they had apparently the world's first pina colada. We did belly up to the bar for those. So I'm glad that you're checking in with us. So Guillermo bought that Angel Quartz for his aunt last year, and she loves it. Thanks, Invicta. So Invicta is a community. If you are an Invicta lover, an Invicta collector, you get it. Because I can have a watch on by Invicta and be at I can be at like just the grocery store or, checking out of, the dry cleaner, just on my everyday kind of triangle of errands that I run every day. Someone will stop and say, is that Invicta? And inevitably, we end up in this conversation about each other's collection. My first Invicta was a Bolt. And then we'll say, what was your first? 9 times out of 10, it's a Pro Diver. And that's what this is, a Pro Diver Legacy. So limited, exclusively made for the ladies out there. And today we are bringing this to you at Valentine's Day pricing. So happy Valentine's Day. What are you doing? Check in with me and tell me what you're doing for Valentine's Day. I am going to go to the opening of the Fillmore tonight for my Valentine's Day. Fillmore, if you guys don't know what Fillmore is, it originated back in the day, and the day, by the way, was when all the cool rock bands were, in San Francisco. So the house band for the Fillmore used to be Santana. That's how cool this place is. We're opening a Fillmore here right in my own backyard practically, so I will be there with bells on tonight. Check out my Instagram, Kathy Norton TV, and you can see me with bells on tomorrow on my Instagram page. Okay, we have, thanks Ryan. There's my Instagram page. There might be a picture or two from Puerto Rico, JR, so like that. So yeah, check back in with me at Kathy Norton TV. I always do some postings about my crazy life. It's not just about what I do here at ShopHQ, but it's my love, my passion is music and travel and food. So you'll see a lot of those pictures. All right, we are going to continue on with that Angel Quartz story. The Angel Quartz is the watch that is made for the ladies out there. Ladies, the entire show is dedicated to you. Glimmering, beautiful glamour, the Celestial Angel. We have 4 different choices for you. We're going to start over here with the gold tone. Gold tone, gold tone. So you're going to order by bracelet and then also the dial. You're going to see beautiful crystals circling around that bezel and also at the hour markers. That's gold tone, gold tone. Don't worry, I'll give you a nice tight tour when we're done there. This is going to be your gold tone silver tone. Gold tone silver tone. So you're going to see a little gold tone on here and also the silver tone. Next up, thanks for putting these in order for me, Hallie. Rose tone, rose tone. This again is the nude. I think we should officially rename it nude. All right, and next up we will have the rose tone silver tone. So let's take a look at this one. This is going to be coming in at that 44 millimeter size. So 44 millimeter means this is going to be your biggest timepiece of these last few minutes on YouTube, on Facebook. It's a little bit oversized. You will see all the way around those crystal accents. Now, when we're looking at crystals with Invicta, we're always looking at the finest crystals in the world, Swarovski crystals. Those are hand set, just like you would on a diamond timepiece. But when we come in nice and tight, Ryan, I don't know how close we can get to those hour markers. Each one of those hour markers is going to be crystal accented as well. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And when you look at those subdials, the subdials are going to be your 24-hour, your date subdial, and your day. How many times a week does someone say what day is it is? I'm here because we're open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I generally have no idea. The only reason I know what today is Valentine's Day, and it's a Friday, and I'm going to the Fillmore. So this is a cool watch. Take a look. You do have the crown pusher, which is going to tie in to what the bezel is. But what you're going to see here is a little nod to the Bolt collection. This doesn't have Bolt anywhere written on like the description, but this is the signature look of a Bolt, is that cable design. So now you're getting it sort of fancy, sort of glamour, and then you're getting a little rough and tumble or nautical, depending on how you roll with that cable. You do have that blue cabochon on that crown pusher there, and you will see that to operate this, you're going to just pull the crown out at different levels, and that's how you're going to switch up the day, the date, and it will absolutely run perfectly. It is on a quartz operated battery. There you go, there's your angel. And this one is going to be same, where you're going to have stainless steel, 100 meters water resistancy, that's 330 feet. Can you dive in this watch? Yeah, you know what? With those crystals, I wouldn't. I think this is just a little bit dressier. So this is going to be your Rosetone Silvertone. Let me dive into the Rosetone. When you're looking at the nude watch, the nude watch is going to have just a tiny little bit of Silvertone accents, and that is with that cable design. So you're going to see Rosetone on that dial, Rosetone on that silky bracelet that is all 100% solid, surgical grade stainless steel. Do you see all of the ways that you can go ahead and remove those links? That is going to be perfection. And to make sure that this is going to be easy to get on and off, dual deployment. You're just going to go ahead and do that, dual deployment, and then you do have that scissor style, so this is going to stay on your wrist. Let's take a look at it on the wrist. Here is the Rosetone Rosetone. I'm going to go with Rosetone Rosetone in honor of Valentine's Day. It's a little pinky blush. So do you see what I'm talking about by a little bit oversized? Fully integrated in with that bracelet, but it is going to be a little bit deeper dish, still a lot of glamour here, 44 millimeter. It is going to save you today, the best part for last, $454. This is the biggest savings of the entire show, saving you 78%, but this is just our Valentine's Day special. Rosetone Rosetone. We also have the Gold Tone Gold Tone and the Silvertone Silvertone. So everything, or Gold Tone Silvertone, everything that you love about Invicta is in play in that timepiece, 674089. Ryan, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? You better say something with your wife.
Yes, something with my wife, definitely.
Yes? Do you have plans?
We are going to go to a Cuban restaurant.
Ryan's doing Cuban. Yeah, Hallie, what about you?
I'm going two-stepping.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's celebrating Valentine's Day today. So I want to do another shout out. Bruce, thanks for following along. Guillermo, JR from Puerto Rico. So glad you're with me. All right. It was exactly 20 below this morning when I got out of bed. 20 below. 20 below zero. That's actually a real temperature. So this white strap watch for me is that nod to spring. It is around the corner. I know, there's no rules about wearing white anymore, but this one feels springy, this one feels happy, this one feels summery. It is our Angel Quartz multifunction mother of pearl dial strap watch. 40 millimeter size again, so a little bit more oversized, but I want to show you something. You're going to have Silvertone, which is going to be most limited. That Silvertone, we have fewer than 2 dozen to go around. Then we have Gold Tone. Let me show you something on the strap. Invicta does their own custom-made silicone straps. So the old-fashioned stiff silicone, that's not what they're about anymore. They're about that really pliable, super soft strap. And you're going to see on the back, you will have that Angel. It will tell you that this is that Angel collection that is specifically geared towards the women. Water resistancy, again, up to 330 feet. When you are taking a look, you'll see it on the gold tone case, all that gold tone crown pusher. But then when we dive in nice and tight to this dial, you're going to see that mother of pearl. Then you're going to have the crystal accents at the hour markers and surrounding each one of the subdials. The subdials will have your date. You can see your date there. We'll also have your day, Monday through Sunday through Monday, depending on how you roll. Do you guys start your week on Monday or Sunday? Monday. That's because we do that here at work, but most calendars start on Sunday, don't they? That's weird. That's a work thing. Okay, and then we also have our 24-hour subdial. So everything you love about Invicta's here with that really easy to wear silicone strap. Unidirectional bezel, $59.14. We're saving you $139. That's 70% off. Now let's get this on the wrist. So my wrist is under 6 inches. I want to show you how this looks on the wrist. So here's your gold tone option. On the wrist, easy to wear, super summery, feels great, looks good with everything, and white just is fresh. You're going to see where it's got Invicta right there down the strap. $59, so the value pays are $9.86 on any major credit card gets it home. Hey, we've sold over 800 of this watch, so I know you love it. If you have any questions, you can play along. Oh yeah, Bruce, great, I'm so glad. Bruce, oh, Bruce, your wife is working and you're cooking. Good for you. Mark Henry, 17, oh, he's got 17 Invictas? I think that's
17 degrees.
Oh, it's 17 degrees in Boston. All right. Well, you know what? We get you beat. I think it was 11. I think we've actually reached 11 degrees today. So I want to say hello and a special hello to all of my Invicta collectors who follow me on Kathy Norton TV on Instagram and who follow us with Invicta Ryan and Jay-Z. You guys know how I love you. And if you're going on the cruise, I want to hear about it. Let me know if you're going on the cruise. And when we talk about the cruise, we're talking about the Invicta and Friends cruise. It's watches, it's fashion, it's jewelry, a lot's happening. Here it is, and it's gonna be a brand new ship. How cool is that? We're doing it a little bit longer, and we launch, is it a week from yesterday? Is that right?
1 week and 6 days.
1 week and 6 days. We'll launch in Miami, and I will be there with you guys from Miami in the Marine Pavilion in Miami with Invicta. We'll be there. We are the largest supplier of Invicta watches, and all the collectors follow us here. If you buy an Invicta anywhere else, oh, wait a minute. You know what we have to talk about? We haven't even talked about this yet, Ryan. The Invincible Guaranty. Do you guys know about this? We launched it, I think it was yesterday. So if you're seeing this for the first time, check this out. We launched something called the Invincible Guaranty. We now have a trade-up program with Invicta. So when you check out, you will have the ability to add on your Invincible Guaranty. Now, let me be clear. We still have always a 3-year guarantee on all things Invicta. But if you lock into a trade-up Invincible Guaranty, you pay for this trade-up and your watch will hold its purchased value for 5 years. It doesn't matter what kind of condition you want to trade up in. Maybe if the strap is broken, you cracked the dial for some reason, whatever happens, you can trade up 1,300 different watches. It is the greatest thing. Now, if you're thinking, we've done that before. Yeah, I know. The Invicta stores used to have that, and they will have it on some different locations, but we're doing it here now at ShopHQ. We are the place for all things Invicta. So check out that Invincible Guaranty. It's really, really cool. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're out there getting lots of hugs and loving and spreading that love all over the world, because this is what we're all about here. So you guys will be back again later on today, but play along. And Mark, Bruce, Guillermo, JR, we're so glad that you're playing along. So thanks, everybody. And check out that Invincible Guarantee at shophq.com. Thanks, everybody.